Hello and welcome, namaste. I wanted to talk about how to create a sacred space. So a sacred space, what's that used for? A sacred space is really important to have in your home if you're looking to have a space that you can come to meditate, to practice yoga, to journal, to pause and reflect about your day, about what's been going on in your life. And why create a space for this instead of maybe doing it like on the couch or at the kitchen table or in your bedroom or in your bed, for example? So when we have a designated space to go to unload, to unwind, to tap in, the energy that is there compounds over time, and that space becomes energetically more potent and energetically more powerful. So it's like, let's say your sacred space is in a corner of your bedroom, for example. You come home from work, you've had a rough day, or maybe you're just tired, or you're agitated from being around the energies of other people, whatever it is. And you see the sacred space in your room and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to go there and sit and unwind and reattune my vibration, reattune my inner frequency to who I am instead of the frequency of whatever I was engaged in outside of myself. Yeah. You'll feel a lot better. And so I'm here to teach you what you could decorate your sacred space with. So personally, my sacred space, I have a couple of them in my home. I like to have crystals. Here's an amethyst. I love the color purple. And here's a rose quartz. I love the color pink, hence my pants. You could also have scents in your sacred space. I like to burn incense. I'm gonna light that right here. You could also burn sage, or Palo Santo. This is an incense with frankincense resin on it, and it was handmade. Oh, that didn't really light. So your sacred space is a space for you to go to unwind, and you want your space to be significantly different than the spaces or places that you do your normal activities in. For example, this sacred space, because of the crystals and the incense burning, is different than my bed. This sacred space, because of the crystals and the incense, is different than my living room, my couch. For example, this sacred space that I've created is different than the places I go to when I work. Do you see what I'm saying? It's distinguished. It's distinguished with things that you love, that are beautiful to you. So you don't have to have crystals and incense. You could be like, that's not my thing. You could have just memoirs, things that are significant, that are sentimental to you. Maybe you and your father went on a fishing trip when you were younger, and you have like a shark's tooth or something, right? You can have like a shark's tooth or animal fossil there. You could have pictures of your loved ones, or if you had a friend or a family member that passed away, you could have a picture or a memoir of them there. Or a pet, you could have stuff that is pictures of your pet, pictures of your friends. It could be motivational quotes. It could be, maybe you graduated from a program or university or something like that, and you have that there as well. You could have paintings. It could be like mandalas, like really anything that is distinguished from the outside world. I think I'm getting my point across. So once you have that, that's your sacred space for you to go to. You could leave your journal there. You can leave your incense there, your crystals, like your pictures, what have you. And that space is for you to go to and be yourself and come home to yourself. Because we go out into the world and do what we need to do to be productive in society, to be the humans that we are. And when we're around a lot of people who are going through it, we're in traffic, maybe the news is blaring somewhere, we're getting those frequencies, our body's picking them up, and those frequencies, our body's picking them up, and it's shifting our vibration. It's kind of taking us away from who we are our vibration with our inner self, yeah? So your work is to create your sacred space, go there as many times a day as you need, and compound that energy so your vibrational frequency becomes so strong that you can go there and plug in yourself energetically and recharge. Your sacred space should recharge you. And that's all I have on that. Thank you. See you another time. Practice if you want my yoga flows. I'm gonna have some breath work coming out soon. And from my heart to yours, namaste.